Okay. George Rose. Errol Spence versus Tszyu has just been announced in Sydney. How excited are you for this event and how did it land in Sydney?
Look, very excited for this fight. I think it's the we've said it's the greatest fight card that we've ever had here in Australia. The entire card itself is amazing. You know, Tszyu-Errol Spence, amazing fight. Jermall Charlo, Mazoudia, amazing fight. Stephen Fulton, Liam Wilson, amazing fight. We've got these three fights all on the one card. I'd be happy to bring one of them fights out. We've got them all here, and the fact that we get the chance to watch Errol Spence Jr. live in the flesh, not many Australians have had that opportunity. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time, and very few Australians have had the chance to see him do his thing live. So we got it here in Sydney, and I couldn't be any happier. It's Tszyu's hometown, and I think it gives our fighters the best chance up against the toughest challengers of all their careers.
What crowd are you expecting and what do you think the pay-per-view numbers will be?
Yeah, look, well, the Afterpay Arena, formerly Kudos Bank Arena, is one of the best sporting arenas in Australia and in the Southern Hemisphere, in the world, really. It's such a great venue, and every time we've had a fight there, it's been we've had a great turnout there. I think, given that this is the greatest fight card that Australia's ever seen, I think we'll have a massive crowd, and I think the energy in the building will be exceptional again. You know, you always get that with the Tszyu fights. There's a different energy around the arena when Tim fights, and I think that we'll have that again on this one, and I can't wait.
How did you put this card together? Was it an easy thing to do or was it hard?
It definitely was not an easy thing to do, but anything great, it takes work, it takes perseverance, and it takes hard efforts to get there. And I do have to give a big credit to our team at No Limit. I know Matt and Trent have been working. They've been working some very long hours to get this done, and it's been happening for a very long time. The Errol Spence Jr. fight is one that we've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and the fact that we've been able to lock it in, not only lock it in, but lock it in here in Australia, I've got to give credit to our team for all the work that's gone into making it happen.
What have you made of Tszyu's preparation under Jeff Fennick?
Yeah, look, I mean, looking at all of the footage of him training, I think he looks fantastic. Tim always has had that great work ethic. You know, he's someone who's been a world champion before, so he knows what it takes to be there and to get back there. And I think, you know, it's a chance for us to maybe see something new from him again. I don't know what we will see come fight night, but I know that one thing's for sure is that Tim will have to be the best version of Tszyu that we've ever seen, because he's facing a fighter who is a pound-for-pound legend, who's one of the greatest welterweights of all time. So he needs to be the best version of Tszyu that we've ever seen, and he steps up to big occasions. He loves the tough fights. He loves the opportunities like this, and I know the excitement that he's had in getting his chance to face Errol Spence Jr., somebody who, you know, we've all watched and admired over the years. It's one that he wants to be up for because he wants to win this fight. He wants to do some damage.
Do you think the fighter of Errol Spence and Tim, whoever loses in that fight, should retire?
I think they're both such entertaining fighters that they both should. You know, it's an individual's choice. If they feel like they can still give something to the sport, they should, because I know how exciting it is to watch Tszyu. I know how exciting it is to watch Errol Spence Jr. I'd love to get the chance to keep watching them fight, regardless of, you know, win, lose or draw. I want to still follow and support both of them guys, because they're both two of the most entertaining fighters that we've got in boxing. So the one thing that I do know is the winner of this fight, he becomes the name in the division. These guys, they might not be the current champion in the division, but they are the person that everybody will be watching, and everybody will want a piece of the winner after this fight.
Charlo and Cohen, how big of an opportunity this is for Cohen Mazoudia?
Yeah, look, this is a Rocky Balboa moment for Cohen Mazoudia. He's an underdog. He's up against it, against a great American champion, an undefeated former two-division world champion. It's a huge fight for Cohen, and Cohen is a guy who, if you come in underdone or underestimating him, you pay. And he showed that with a lot of people that he's been in with. He was one punch away from beating Nikita Tszyu in what was a fight of the year. He's headlined pay-per-views before. He's been in fight of the year before. He's a guy who He's a guy who doesn't back down from anything, and he really does. He carries that Australian spirit, that Australian underdog spirit, and it's a huge opportunity for him. And I'm really excited that we've been able to create this opportunity for Kyle Mazoudia, one of the most exciting and hard-working Australian fighters.
Liam Paro is set for a world title fight next week against Lewis Crocker in Brisbane. How is the preparation for this event going?
Yeah, look, it's going really good. Paro's on track. Crocker's in Brisbane at the moment, so really happy to have the opponent there, because there was a lot of back and forth getting to the point where we did get to, and great that he's there now. But this is a huge opportunity for Liam Paro, and an opportunity he deserves. He deserves to be able to fight for a world title in his home country, and he's doing it in Brisbane next week. So I can't wait to get up there. It's exciting to be announcing here today, but I can't wait to get up there for Fight Week 2, because it's a massive opportunity. Not only for him but for everyone else involved in the card too. For Liam Paro to become a two-division world champion, it's historic for Australian sport, and he's gonna make history on Wednesday night.
How big of an opportunity is this for Liam Paro?
It's massive, because you look at the champions in this division. You've got Rolly Romero, you've got Ryan Garcia, you've got Devin Haney, three of the biggest draw cards in boxing worldwide. So huge opportunities for him on the other side of that. I do think that he can definitely mix it with them guys too. I think that he can not only become world champion, I think that he can go further and become unified and really push for undisputed. So it opens so many doors for him, but they're doors that should have been open for him a long time ago, and that's what we want to do. We want to give him this opportunity. When he steps into the ring, he's going to do Australia proud, and if he becomes the world champion, when he becomes the world champion, he's doing it with Australia on his back, and he's going to the next level.
One last question. Any update on Nikita Tszyu?
Look, Nikita will be back in action. He's, I think he's currently training. We'll have some news coming for Nikita in the coming months. We're going to try and survive these next two big fights that we've got coming up first. So, two massive cards that we've got coming up within the next month. Obviously next Wednesday night, and then July 26 here in Sydney. They're massive, but Nikita's still on track for greatness too on his side. So excited for the next fight for Nikita, and I think the Australian public will enjoy his next few outings as well.
Thanks, George.
Thank you.